It's almost the end of the year, and here's my progress that I've made in 2024. While I'm proud of it, I know that I could have made much more progress. So that's why I've built a new, better system to actually achieve more and, become better artists in 2025. And let me tell you about it. At the end of this year, I've set some big art goals, and quickly I realized that I'm missing something. So for months I actually winged it and actually hoped for the best, but that didn't really work out. Through trial and error, I discovered a couple of mistakes that I was making. And also, more importantly, I realized a couple of things that I was missing. So yeah, in this video, and actually there will be a couple of more videos about, the starting 2025. So yeah, but basically in this video, I wanna put all the knowledge that I know into making a better system and help you to improve in 2025 even more. Okay, and we can finally achieve our goals. And actually the fifth step is actually a game changer. So yeah, I'll give you 5 things that you'll need in order to actually, plan your 2025 to make it a good year, an amazing year. So yeah, let's actually start with consistency. Okay, consistency is the first thing that is no-brainer that you need to have it. Okay, so yeah, this is the most important thing that we'll need, and I was missing it a lot in this year. So if I was consistent, I would make much more progress. And yet, trust me when I say this, even 30 minutes can make a huge boost, a huge improvement in your art journey from the beginning of the year to end of the year. And even if you're tired, even if you didn't sleep, even if you're, I don't know, like sick or whatever, okay, even if you don't really want to draw, you gotta do this. Okay, you gotta draw, and you gotta promise this to yourself now, so in the future, in the next year, you actually can be consistent. Okay, now you have a couple of days, I don't know, like 2 weeks or 3, and there's the next year. So we want to actually take those 3 weeks and actually build our consistency now. Okay, because I won't lie to you, it won't be like you want to actually be consistent at drawing and you'll be. No, it'll take time. It will take a couple of weeks probably. So 1 week you'll probably like draw, I don't know, 3 times a week. Next maybe 2, next maybe 3 or 4. Okay, but what we want an improvement. Okay, we want to build a consistency. You cannot give up. So now let's go to the second step, which is actually choosing your path. So here, like in video games, we want to choose a class. Okay, because we want to actually know what to do. We need this, there's this North Star that guides us. Okay, we now know because of that where we're going and what to actually do to go there. So yeah, choose a class. And what I mean by class, and there's actually classes and professions. So let's say your class is a character artist. Okay, you like drawing characters. Okay, I like drawing characters. And let's say profession is like more like more niche stuff. Okay, more deep. So for example, you can say I like drawing female characters. Okay, and you can go even deeper than that. You can say, okay, I would like to draw female characters from this video game or whatever. You got the point. Okay, you can also say you want to become an environment artist, and you can go deeper than that. You can say, okay, you want to be an environment artist that draws mountains or I don't know, like woods and stuff. So pick up your class and profession. And now how do you know what class to pick? Okay, and it's basic. Okay, what do you like to draw? What do you actually want to draw? Okay, is it okay drawing buildings because someone said you need to? No, it's not. And what I mean also, don't get me wrong, like you need to practice other stuff, but you then have to focus on it. Okay, if you want to draw characters all day, just do it. But remember that sometimes you'll need to actually learn some other stuff. So for example, let's say okay, you want to draw characters and you actually need to draw clothes. Okay, or like materials and stuff, or like armor, steel and stuff, or even like background. So you need to kind of tap into environment artist. And actually in the part 2 I'll tell you exactly actually what you need to know. Okay, I'll give you all steps and basically like that's thing that you need to learn in order to achieve your goal. But this will be in the next part, in the next video. So yeah, you can subscribe to not miss out. Also in the comments you can actually type your class and profession. I would really like to know what do you want to draw. It's interesting. So this step was eye-opening. Okay, in the middle of the year, I guess, like I don't really remember, I realized and I learned about the SMART goals, which actually when I used it, it gave me so much motivation, and also the feeling that I could actually achieve my goals. Okay, so my previous goals were kind of garbage. Okay, basically were, okay, become better at art, become better at drawing, become a better YouTuber, become, you know, like work there, do that. Okay, those are bullshit garbage. If you have those goals, just get rid of them. Okay, and because of the SMART goals, I've changed my previous goals, and now I knew exactly what to do each day to actually get closer to achieving my goal. What are SMART goals? Basically, there's, okay, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Now, specific is basically what do you want to achieve, okay? What do you want to achieve? The measurable is how will you measure it? How will you track it? For achievable, can you really achieve it? Basic. Yeah, basic as that. But yeah, can you really achieve it? It's not like, okay, in 1 year I want to become a billionaire, okay? No, this maybe, but you know, like you don't really want to make goals like that, but also at the same time you want them reasonable, but also not reasonable, but you know, like not that reasonable. Basically, you know, like a little bit further than your comfort zone. Okay, now for the relevant, do you actually want to do is it aligned with you? Okay, so maybe I can set a goal like, okay, I want to become an environment artist. I want to draw, let's say, trees. I want to learn to draw trees. I will do that this. Okay, now do I really want to draw trees? No, I don't. So it's not relevant to me. Okay, now for time bound, okay, you gotta set a specific, you know, period of the time that you want to actually finish it. Okay, achieve it. So we'll have this for this year. So from, you know, from actually now to the end of the year, we can, you know, set this time frame. Now think of your goal now. Maybe it's like becoming an Riot artist, okay, and Blizzard artist, or like starting commissions and doing commissions, or whatever you want. Okay, but these goals are not perfect. We can make them perfect, okay, because you kind of know how to measure becoming an Riot Games artist. Okay, you can, okay, you get the job, voila, you achieve this. Okay, but there are goals like, okay, becoming better at art. How do you do that? Okay, so we want to actually try to break those goals into like other goals. Okay, so for example, like drawing 1,000 hours can help you get more commissions. Why? Because you learn how to draw. Okay, so that can be your goal, and also it's measurable. You can measure it. How many hours have you drawn? It's specific, it's achievable. Okay, you can definitely achieve it in 1 year, and it's relevant because you want to actually draw, you want to actually improve, and also you have time bound. So this year you want to draw 1,000 hours. Voila. Now one tip for that, for those goals, okay, you want to break them into smaller pieces of time. Okay, so for example, we have 1 year, 1,000 hours. We can break it into half. So half year, so 6 months, 500 hours. Now we can break it even more. So let's say 2 quarters. So 3 months, like 250 hours. Okay, and now you have, you know, each quarter of the year, and you can measure if you know you're drawn for that. But we can go even deeper than that. And instead of 3 months, you can do monthly. For a month, I don't know, like for a month, I don't know how many, like I don't know, 80 hours or something, whatever. You can go even weekly. Okay, so for a week, like 20 hours. For day, like I don't know, like 3 hours or 4 hours or 2 hours, how many you want. Okay, just break it down, and it doesn't have to be like that. Okay, it can also be like draw this many, you know, drawings in the year, and you can also break it into halves, and to smaller pieces. Like, okay, today draw a sketch. Okay, tomorrow you, I don't know, like start rendering, and I don't know, in 3 days you will finish it, whatever. You can break it down, and you know. Now the next step, the fourth step, is actually scheduling. Okay, so it's pretty useful. I use that. So schedule and plan your day. Okay, when will you be drawing? Okay, when will you actually do the task that will improve and will help you achieve your goal? And one tip for that, I use time blocking. Basically, you know, like open program whatever you want. Okay, it can be like Google Calendar, it can be Notion calendar, it can be like, I don't know, iPhone calendar, it can be real calendar, it can whatever. Okay, just pick a calendar and just set a time frame, a time block from this to that, and you'll do that. So for example, you can, I don't know, let's say you go from work or from school at 3 p.m. Okay, you can do like, okay, from 3 p.m. to like, I don't know, like 3:30, 4, I don't know, like 5, drawing. Yeah, it's easy as that, and it's really good. I use it for everything. So basically, when I go to sleep, when I go to work, when I study, when I do all the stuff, okay? You want to use time blocking, it's pretty useful. So now for fifth step is something that is game changer, at least for me, okay? It's basically track your progress. And what I mean by that, so basically keep track of your drawings, of your studies, and whatever. You draw something, okay, post it on internet, okay, whatever. Make a folder, put it into this. I use an app, I put all my drawings there, and I see, you know, like a gallery photo or whatever. You can put it on Pinterest or whatever, ArtStation, Twitter, or whatever. You can even like print it and, you know, like put on walls, make like a big collage of drawings, okay, and look at it every day, and that'll be fine. But it's really important to see how much you've grown, okay? That's what I realized. Like, I've been painting, and I compare it to like one of the first ones, okay? I saw a huge improvement. I've got like a huge motivation that, yeah, because like day to day, you don't really see the progress of you, okay, of your art. And I always didn't really know how to actually measure my progress in art. Like, okay, how many hours, but does tracking hours really mean that you'll get better at drawing? Or how do you like, you look at art, but how do you actually, you know, see if the drawing is better? And basically you gotta look at drawings, but not from like yesterday or like a week ago. You gotta look at your older drawings, like every 3 months or whatever. I actually think like 3 months is a good date. So yeah, to see actually did you really improve. If not, just lock in and improve more. But yeah, it actually kept me, you know, motivated a lot. But then I realized something that I didn't really plan to do it, but I did it and I didn't really know about it. So first, back in like, I don't know, like December or June. No, it was June or July, whatever, 2023. I've drawn an Ari, a Spirit Blossom Ari, okay? And I liked it, so that's why I drew it. Then a couple of months later, I drew it again, okay? Then a couple of months later, I also drew a Spirit Blossom Ari, but now I've added a pose. I've added, you know, like more stuff. And then a couple of months later, I again drawn an Ari. And because of that, I wanna give you like this tip, okay? Before you start this year, make a drawing of a character you really like or whatever, okay? And then for every 3 months, try to actually draw the same drawing, but make it better, okay? So maybe you can add like a more defined rendering, like a cool pose, like emotions, perspective and stuff. Try to do that. It's really great. And that's what I did. And you know, now compared like all those drawings, all those 4 drawings, I can really say that, yeah, I've made a huge progress, okay, in just a year. And yeah, actually in the comments you can also tell me like what character will you draw, okay, do you like? And yeah, so mine was, I don't know, like I think I'll do a different character now. So maybe, I don't know, like a Ciri, because The Witcher 4 is coming out. Yeah, or still Ari, whatever. But also, if you want, you can check out my Patreon, and there are, you know, the face drawing tutorial. Also, there's free brushes, so you can check them out and get them. And also there will be, you know, like more tutorials, so you can join that, and yeah, you can support me with that. So I'll be grateful. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like these were the 5 steps that I think that we need to actually make the, you know, 2025 better. So we'll do that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check out my socials. And I'll see you in the next one. So yeah,